Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2, where we are building infrastructure and factories. Oh my, it is glorious. So, we're going to continue doing that. However, we do have a reform that we can pass. And the question is, do we want to keep doing that? This is going to heavily radicalize the minimum wage movement, common school movement, and campaign for old age security. These two are already heavily radicalized. And I would really love to increase the minimum wage. The issue is that liberals are 40% yes, 60% no. Okay, so liberals being in control is bad for raising the minimum wage. I thought it was the other way around for some reason, that it was 60-40, but it's 40-60. So that's okay. We're going to have to do something about that. Social reform desire plus 10%. I mean, we need to do social reforms, but nobody's voting for it. Yeah, that's kind of exciting. Should we hold an election? Next election is due in 2 years. I think we just hold it. And maybe the upper house will give us what we need. I doubt it, but maybe they will. We do have some factories going on. Our factory over here is not currently being built, because I think we're still accumulating things for it, is the theory. It's a little bit unclear because it doesn't pop up like these do, which is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, they're gathering iron for it, currently. Oh, hello. Algeria and Spain want military access. Sure, come on in. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, that's going to be exciting. Grain production output. Excellent. Excellent. So I'm just going to keep investing in infrastructure for right now. Level 1 railroads across the board. And I think as far as factories go, we are building sufficient factories right now. But I am going to continue to expand railroads for as long as possible. Now we are going to have to deal with these rebel factions eventually. These reactionaries, they're actually very, very small now. Isn't that fascinating? Okay. It's fascinating indeed. We're just going to continue expanding our railroads. Now I realize it's going to take a long time for a lot of these to build. Reason being that they require a lot of materials that we don't necessarily have. Although a lot of these are just going, which is intriguing to me. There we go. And then we're going to get this one as well. I mean, we're going to have all of our railroads built quite quickly here, realistically. At least in the places that can support a railroad, which not all can. A lot of these mountain locations we can't build a railroad in currently, which, fair enough. We do have some railroads already, which is nice. Yeah, I would love to put in some of these reforms. Like, universal suffrage? No one apparently wants that, though. Oh, we can make hussars. Okay. I mean, we don't currently have any. We just have regular cavalry. But that's ultimately just fine. So how is this factory construction going? Going to be done on 15 September 1889. That's fine. We are still stockpiling iron here, but we have enough. And we have enough explosives for the artillery factory as well, so that's just building up. Sounds great. And we have enough money to expand quite a few different railroads. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. There we go, and then we'll get one up here as well. At least eventually. And yes, it'll take time for the timber, steel, and cement to tick in, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, now can we build any over in here? I wish this game had a macro builder. That would be nice. We've already got some over there. And I think these are all mountainous, so we're not going to be able to build any there. Same over here, but we'll be able to build in a couple of locations. Okay, I'll take a look at that house redistribution in a moment. Why can we not build this down here? Oh, we just don't have the money. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look at our reforms. So at this point, for the minimum wage, only 40% of the upper house is voting yes. The liberals are now 50-50. That's intriguing. Maybe it has to do with the movement. And as far as the common school movement goes, I think they're just wanting us to do this. Yeah. We can only do one at a time, guys. Make up your mind. Which do you want? Okay, I'm just going to go through here, double check all of the railroads now that we actually have enough money to build a railroad. Okay, yep. No railroads to be built down here. That's fine. We can build one here, and so I shall. We can also build one here, and again, so I shall. And then one here, which we'll be able to do pretty soon, but basically the East Houseland over here. Or rather, just Houseland, isn't it? Yeah, this is East Houseland. East is this way, not this way. What am I talking about? So many railroads. Did we get Lacosia? Yes, we did. Okay. We cannot do it here because there's a jungle here, but there's our factory throughput tech. I'm going to go ahead and grab early railroad. There we go. And we're just working on improving our industrial power right now. That is the primary goal. We've discovered cuirassiers. Cuirassiers? I've never actually tried to say that word. I don't know why I tried to pronounce it like half French, but not really French at all. That's weird. Okay, let's go ahead and expand these. And then Sokoto is the final location to expand our railroad, at least until early railroad gets finished. And that's going to be fantastic. Now, we do have a lot of unemployed craftsmen currently, which is understandable. There we go. I would really love to put through a reform, but that is a lot of radicalism. And it's just like, guys, take it up with the upper house. We can't enact social reforms right now, but we can enact political reforms. So take it up with the upper house. The next election is due pretty soon, so hopefully we'll be able to do social reforms when that happens. We've gotten a lot of political reforms pushed through, but the people clearly want some social reforms, so we're going to have to work on that, for sure. So we have now spent all of the money on railroads that we can. So the next thing that we're going to do, definitely, is make additional factories. However, that small arms factory in Sudan, that's almost done. So that is fantastic. That will be finishing up very, very shortly, indeed. 46 days left on that. Hierarchical order has been discovered, giving us a nice militancy reduction. But our militancy is going up. Our consciousness, however, is going down quite substantially, and that's nice. Hejaz is wanting an alliance again, as usual. Get out of here, Hejaz. We don't like you. For one thing, you're not a very valuable ally. Like, what are you gonna do? Get attacked by the Ottomans? Sounds right. Really, again, I just declined it. Get out of here. They really want to be our friend. But hey, there's that factory done. Fantastic. So it can employ up to 10,000 craftsmen. Wow. Okay. Well, that changes things. I'm going to go ahead and encourage craftsmen up over here in Sudan. There we go. Hey, production. Fantastic. An alliance offer from the Ottoman Empire. They're allied with the Russians. They're likely to fight the British, which would be awkward for us. But that also means we're far less likely to get declared on. Oh, the Ottomans have no military power right now? I should have checked that. Well, surely they'll change that. They have no anything power right now. Well, we'll stay allied to them for now. If they recover, great. If not, we can always break the alliance. Like, we don't have to honor the call to arms, right? So, hopefully. And now, that means that this factory needs a lot of employees, which is why we are encouraging craftsmen up there. It's currently almost 10% full, and it is currently not profitable. I am assuming that it's not profitable because it just doesn't have enough people employed in it. That's my assumption. However, that does mean that I probably don't want to overbuild my factories. Which also means that I'm going to go ahead and turn that stockpile back. And we're going to go ahead and cut the taxes down to, I think, about 60%. About there. And come on. There we go. About there. Now, we're going to be paying a lot for right now. But that's because we're working on re-equipping these guys. And I'm just wondering what that actually does to the small arms market. Oh, it doubled the price. That's nice. The Great War is discovered. From now, each war that includes at least 2 great countries on each side will get the status of the Great War. Oh boy. That's exciting. So, can we pass a social reform yet? No. The elections are starting now, so that's fine. And I'm assuming that once these guys get all of their supplies in, that we're going to go back towards solvency? I hope? That would sure be nice. And of course, as we produce more and more of the things that we actually need, like this small arms factory here, That also means that we will be paying ourselves for that, rather than paying other nations, which would always be nice. We could do a crackdown, or we could just give them consciousness. That's fine. Our consciousness is super low. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Subscribe for more, and next episode, we are going to continue working on our various industrial bases and such. See you all next time.